In this video, it is quite possibly the worst vehicle I have ever driven. And that's saying something. This is the Aixam Mega pickup truck. It's terrible. It is cute though, I'll give it that. This is the Aixam Mega truck. It's built kind of to the quadricycle rules of France, and it's just hilariously awful, as we'll get to see in just a moment. It belongs to Dovetail Trailers and Garden Machinery down here in Sussex. Thanks ever so much for letting me have a go. And I guess you can see, look, it has a chassis. It kind of looks like aluminium to me. There is a back end that has some form of suspension, I think. Then again, maybe not. Maybe it doesn't have rear suspension, who knows. It has some rear lights. Look, it's got a sticker from Monaco. And a tow bar, which is perhaps the most optimistic tow bar I've ever seen. This rear body's great. It bangs around and makes a right racket as you're driving down the road. So Aixam has existed since 1983. They actually bought up another quadricycle manufacturer in France, and then built their own range of generally terrible vehicles. They invariably have a two-cylinder diesel engine allied to a continuously variable transmission. Let's see if we can go and have a look at that. Crash protection, don't even think about it. Single wiper. When cleaning, only use water and liquid soap on the body, because it is all plastic. The door locks are hilariously bad. Hold on, I'll just ping that back in there. But you know, winding windows, don't recommend trying to wind them. They don't like going back in again. But if we come over here, if I move my mount temporarily, we can lift this seat up, remove the bonnet. That is it. And there is the CVT, which of course will look familiar to anyone who's followed the exploits of my Invacar. It's just like a DAF Variamatic, twin pulleys, and they adjust how much they pinch this belt, which changes the gearing rather like on a mountain bike. So small turns into big here, big turns into small there, and it changes how you go down the road. I guess the engine must be under my seat. Let's go and see if we can have a look at that. But they did do an electric version as well. This is the diesel version. The electric version is a bit slower. This can allegedly do 60 miles an hour. There is something approaching an engine. As you can see, the access is, well, it's terrible really, but that is a two-cylinder diesel engine, and a dinky little radiator sat right under your bottom, so that must get quite warm on a hot day. It's freezing cold today. I would like more warmth. It's occurred to me you may want to hear it run, so I have to put the ignition on, but the starter button is broken, so I have to press this button over here. And there we go, that is the diesel engine. If I come around the other side, there are the pulleys. Yeah, refined it isn't. Kind of takes you back to the earliest days of motoring. Oh hello, you're trying to go somewhere. Are you in gear? You're meant to be in neutral. Yeah, that sounds delightful. Right, I'll put it back together and show you around more of the interior. Right then, that looks like the second attempt of having a mirror in this thing. It's not very well set for me, but I'm not going to mess. It has sun visors, remarkably like a Reliant Fox, and a desperate attempt to try and make it less noisy in here. It's got some safety protection though. Look, we've got a roll cage, sort of. Switch straight out of a Citroen, I think. It doesn't seem to want to work, it's fine. Down here, I don't know if that's first time round, 17,500 miles, or 117. But you know, miles an hour and kilometres as well, just in case you want to go over to the continent. Down here, indicators. Yeah, someone's fitted a warning beeper. That's horrendously loud. There's a fan that I don't think works. Oh no, it works. Oh, there we go. I might have a bit of fan to try and keep warm. We've got a steering wheel which is considerably tilted So this side of it is much closer to me than this side. Column stalk straight out of a Berlingo, the Peugeot parts bin, it seems. You've got these windows that wind, but it feels like the wind is going to come off in your hand, so I think we'll just be leaving the window like that. I can see daylight through there. That was slightly broken. We won't worry about that. Is there a horn? That's amazing. When you press the horn, the fuel gauge works. That's very confusing. I'm not sure what's going on there at all. Yeah, it's got lights. It's got a selector that sort of moves backwards and forwards. You push it down and then you can select forwards or backwards, sort of. I don't know how a lever that moves so little can be quite so vague. Pencil holder, very important. Handbrake, my mount, and a little basket for things, and a little shelf there as well. It's all really bad. It kind of reminds me of an LDV in many ways. But yeah, we should probably take it for a drive and you can see just how horrendous this is. Okay, this might be pushing the limits of camera technology, because this is going to shake, baby shake. But let's go. Ignition on over there, starter button over here. Yeah, I can see you shaking around. We'll give a windscreen wiper test, always washers. Oh, that's not a bad wiping performance for one wiper. I would say that's actually better. Oh, no parking apparently. I would say that's actually better than a Citroën Ami, also from France, of course. Lever into forwards, and away we go. Whoa! That's a bit of belt slip there. Yeah, you're shaking around all over the place. I'm unfortunately, that's what it's like. Up to dizzy heights of 15 miles an hour. I can really smell the screen wash. Oh no, there's a really big queue of cars. I'm going to have to wait for all these to go past, but yeah, this is pushing the limits of my stability control quite severely. Right, are you ready? Sounds like a little horse. Nope, that is flat out. Handbrake's definitely off, yes. 30 miles an hour has been achieved. Miles an hour is apparently all we're doing today. Maybe it's a slight hill. We've reached the 30 limit, so I can go no faster. I'll ease off now, there we go. So the point of these trucks in France, well actually I don't know if these are the same, if these are sans permis, without permit, without licence. The cars are very popular with people who can't drive or have lost their licence or are too young. 14-year-olds in some countries can drive a sans permis car. But there's similar levels of refinement to this, i.e. absolutely none at all. That said, I'm not sure the ride is actually that bad, but the engine... Oh, you fell off. That's how bad this is. Sorry folks, I will have to stop and reset. Right, we're on private ground, we're driving into the golf course. And that's how the CVT works. Impressive, eh? I'm getting a lot of dirty looks at this golf course. Right, we're going to run away from the golf course before they come and tell me to go away in unpolite terms, which are well within their rights to do, I think. Maybe I can go faster on the way back. Maybe it's more downhill. No, that seems to be even slower, to be fair. Jeepers, I'm sorry, traffic. I'm kind of thinking I'm wasting variable. Oh no, there's a lane here. I'm going to take this lane. This will get me off. Anyway, yeah, we just got it. Oh my gosh. I've just found a huge stash of Nissan El Grands. Free Spirit camper vans. Wow. Nice. This road's a dead end, so hopefully I can find a quiet spot I can give you my final thoughts, if I can find room in my head after all this noise. I mean, it's quite jolly. It's hard to believe something made in 2004 can be this unrefined and awful. But hey, that's the French for you. Now I can't get out. Oh, there we are. Quality. So there we go. That was the Aixam Mega pickup thing. It's absolutely dreadful, but I'm very grateful to Dovetail Trailers for letting me drive this one. It was definitely an experience I will never ever forget. I still don't really understand the point, but they are very economical allegedly, probably because they don't go any speed at all. So there you go. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and don't forget you can head to the HubNut store and buy merchandise, and I'm going for a quiet lie down. Bye. Mega, my backside. Okay, I can't have the headlights on and the hazard lights, it gets very upset. Okay, we'll have to film things separately. Good grief. No, let's just stop working. Okay, we won't do that. So just do one indicator. Oh, there we go. It's only LEDs, it can't even power LEDs. Good grief. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Worst lights test ever. Ooh, sparkly. There we go. Incredible. Little bit of bonus footage. Just occurred to me, a CVT should be able to go backwards as quickly as it can go forwards. Whoa! Yeah, it feels quicker going backwards. What the heck is that all about? Right, Beak Lad, you haven't got to accompany me all the way to taking this back.